Hey guys, Jedi here from Airsoftrx. I want to do this real quick video. You know, we did what's steel and what's not steel in the King Arms. One of the things about the King Arms that I love is the trademarks, other than it says 6mm. I don't like that. I was on Airsoft Global the other day, and they're now marking that 5.56. So the chances of you getting one that says 5.56 is pretty good. Also, I want to talk to you about what's steel, what's not steel, what you're going to need to upgrade. And we went over it quickly with the weapon broken down, but the only way to truly tell is to get it apart. So what we did, or what I did rather, was I took out your mag release, which holds your firing block down inside your body. Okay, not steel, not steel. The spring is a form of magnetic, so there is some steel in that spring. Got that out of the way. This is your firing block. This is your firing pin. This is made out of aircraft aluminum, okay? The good way to tell good aluminum from bad aluminum is a simple fact that bad aluminum will have a flaky look to it. Pyro, let me hold that. Hand me that WOC. Okay, there you go. Alright guys, I want you to pay close attention down in here, okay? I don't know if we'll be able to see it that well. If you look down in here, the WOC does not have the crappy aluminum. Alright, you're going to find that in guns like the AGM, the JGs, and that sort of thing, okay? But this is aluminum. And I want you to understand that just because it's aluminum does not mean it's bad. Okay, these pieces right here are, I would say some of them are CNC'd. But this connector, hammer lock, or full auto sear is some kind of form of metal. It is not magnetic. The springs aren't. The hammers aren't. The bolt lock isn't. This is all some form of aluminum. So the WOCX, keep in mind this is the challenge kit. The WOCX, the first ones that came out, have really crappy aluminum in them. And you better gut it and change everything. I'm talking about your firing block, okay? Your bolt lock, your buffer lock, your full auto sear, or your disconnect, or your hammer lock, whatever you want to call it. You want to upgrade your springs, okay? Because I've got an issue down here with my trigger right now because that sear's giving up the ghost already. So everything in this challenge kit in the nick of time has to be redone. Doesn't mean it's a bad gun. For $200, you get everything here. Airsoft Global, you can pick up the Magpul Edition, sweet, beautiful Magpul body, the whole 9 yards. All you got to do is think about maybe $40, $50 worth of parts in it, okay? If you know where to shop. Now, back to the firing block. This is the King Arms. You have a hard aluminum, aircraft aluminum firing pin. That's going to get changed out. It's going to get changed out to the steel one. Okay? Yep. This is made by SHS. This is the only thing that you need to put in this firing block because they put, as you can tell, a steel bolt stop in this firing block. Evike sells this entire set right here as you see it. Steel bolt lock, aluminum firing pin, and aircraft aluminum firing block, 30 bucks. Alright? It's kind of a ridiculous price, to be honest with you. I went ahead and ordered another one of these matrix-made bolt stops to go in the GMP. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and change out some stuff. But the firing block in the GMP is not bad. All I need to do with it is change this and change this. In the King Arms, you just need to change the firing pin. You simply come over here, you take out that Allen screw right here, okay? You're going to have a small pin right here that you'll have to drive out. There's a spring underneath here. Don't lose it. Just slides back in there and you're good to go. You unhook this, you pull this out, there's a spring underneath it, you lay the steel one in and reverse it and put everything back together, stick it back in your rifle. Now you're running just as good as a $600 GMP, a KJ, or an NO. Alright, now down inside you have the hardened aircraft aluminum hammer, with a steel roller bearing and a steel pin. I like this screw in here, okay, but I always block them off anyway. Your full auto sear is already steel in this gun. No need to change it, okay? Your boat lock, or your buffer lock. Well, it is steel. I had it doing it a minute ago. There it is. See? Your buffer lock is steel. And it's a good beefy one too. Plus your buffer lock body down in here is that high tough aluminum. You're not going to have to worry about this block. You're not going to have to worry about the firing block. You do need to change the hammer and this sear down in here to steel. SHS makes a 5 bearing. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those 5 bearings in this hammer. Notice that this hammer, the roller bearing on top, is a heck of a lot beefier and wider than what you have on the stock King Arms. Also notice this wobble. When this big beefy hammer goes in here, you're not going to have that wobble. Okay, we're going to change over to an M120 spring. That's your hammer spring. And we're going to change over to the steel sear. This right here is going to last you a good long time. Now you will have everything in your weapon, in your King Arms, very affordable, $345. You can go over to Evike and pick one up that has Daniel Defense 12 or 9-inch rails already on it. Then all you have to do is make sure that you add to your cart the iron Airsoft CNC aluminum nozzle, so you can take that old nozzle out, assemble this one by my video, put it in here. Now you're good to go here. The aluminum BCG, or bolt carrier group, is going to give you a faster action than the steel. What the steel does gives you heavier recoil. Guys, real steel M4s, you can take the sucker, put it on full auto, stick it on your manhood, pull the trigger, and it's not going to hurt. I've done it, okay? There's very little recoil in a real steel M4. There's plenty of recoil with this weapon, with this bolt carrier group. You don't need a steel one. You just need a good quality nozzle. Any of the M4s, gas blowbacks on the market today that I consider to be BATF approved, allowed in the United States at $400 or less, is the King Arms, the KWA LM4, and the WE, okay? The AGM it's a money pit, okay? It'll take GMP parts, but you're going to have to gut it completely. You may end up having to get a King Arms bolt carrier group, this iron Airsoft nozzle, and then you're going to have to gut everything inside. So you're probably going to put another $150, so you're already at what, $200, $300? Go ahead and buy the AGM. The AGM is going to teach you how to tech this gun, okay? It's going to teach it. So, all that said, you need to change it because it's busting in here. Keep this plastic buffer, keep this buffer spring, and you're good to go. And you've got a high quality steel lower internals on a Gbbr rifle without having to spring $700,000, $800,000, $900,000. Thanks for watching.